Are you serious? Are you serious? Have you gotten a cup of coffee and are you calming down? Because asteroids, asteroids, asteroids. I know. I don't want to talk about it either. But now the rabbis in Israel are talking about it. Now, I did a video about this last week. Now they're talking about it. And I'm not mentioned in the article, but boy, a lot of the stuff I brought out is written in the lines here. Here's what they're writing. NASA trains for Nibiru-like asteroid apocalypse. I'll show you the headlines right there. Okay? That's breaking Israeli news. All right, here's what they're saying. An apocalyptic end-of-days scenario involving a mysterious planetary body may not be as unlikely as it appears, as evidenced by a massive joint simulation by NASA and FEMA anticipating a worst-case strike by a 330-foot meteor. They did a drill for this last month in California. The two organizations conducted the planetary protection exercise to prepare for the possibility of Earth, of a massive meteor strike. Though scientists admit they have no way of preventing such a disaster, if such a meteor were to hit an urban area, it would level structures in a radius of 30 miles. Listen to that. 30 miles. Are you serious? It would require mass evacuations, cause untold numbers of casualties. One planetary part scientist and part Bible scholar theorized decades ago that the solution for this apocalyptic scenario was implanted in the Bible, granting those who studied in the ability to save mankind from this global threat. Fear of an apocalyptic meteor strike is not new and even has sources in Judaism. Despite NASA denying its existence, theories surrounding Nibiru, a large planetary body many believe will strike the planet with catastrophic results. Now, I have to back up. NASA admitted they discovered Planet X in 1985 and had a study go on until 1992. For 7 years, had teams of scientists studying it. And then in December of 2015, astronomers in the high-altitude mountains of Chile, using observatories and powerful telescopes and observatories, spotted Planet X again, and it's in the same place. It's in the constellation of Orion. But let me move on here. Just a few months ago, Rabbi Alan Anava, a prominent educator, spoke about Planet X, also known as Nibiru, as one of the ways in which God could send divine retribution. Rabbi Anava suggested that Nibiru was the cause of the flood in the time of Noah, warning the same method could be used again in the future. Quote, he moved one of the planets a little bit that caused the flood to happen, according to Rabbi Anava. And that is his theory he gave in a lecture. But Rabbi Glazerson, a renowned expert in Torah codes, found hints of a cataclysmic strike by Nibiru hidden in the Bible. Rabbi Glazerson suggests that a Nibiru strike could be a punishment for the U.S. President Obama pressuring Israel to relinquish the territory or their land. This is stunning information. So Rabbi Glazerson says that in the Torah codes, there is a hidden message of a cataclysmic strike by Nibiru, and that it is punishment for the United States President Obama, because he keeps putting pressure on Israel to divide the land. Now, though there are several facilities to track potentially dangerous meteors, such as the Catalina Sky Survey, no facilities exist to cope with such a meteor once it is detected. In fact, Scientists are not entirely sure how to meet such a global threat. Yeah, they do. They call it underground cities, of which they are building all over the world. Especially every major nation is preparing for a cataclysmic, catastrophic, apocalyptic event of biblical proportion. They're trying to hide from God. They're trying to survive the coming apocalypse. We're going to talk about this today in our live broadcast. Show starts at 12 noon Eastern. You don't want to miss it. 12 noon Eastern. We're going to be talking about this as well as the three-way DNA kids. GMO kids. Are you serious? The genetic altering of the human race has begun. We're living in the last days. Give your life to Jesus Christ. It's almost over.